Good morning or afternoon or evening, everybody. Hope you're all having an awesome time, staying safe. Today I thought mix it up a little bit and got some beautiful footage here, getting a cream load from my mate, No Gay. And this load is going to be heading off to the rail. The load I have is a full load of 13 5.9s, which is premium top grade, aka cream load. When you hear myself and others talk about cream loads in regards to forestry, that's usually longs. So 5.9, 6.1s, 7.8s, however, 8.1s or whatever. Those are generally cream loads because one, they sit well on the truck, so the ride is a lot better. But then also chain wise, generally, it's 2 chains. If you have the loads that are fully no bark or debarked, that's 3 chains. And that's 2 or 3 chains per pack. So when you look at my truck, there's 1 pack, there's another pack, and another pack. So there's 3 packs. You've got the truck pack, and then you've got the dolly, and then you've got the rear. And my mate, Blaine, Top Gun loader operator, always loads fast and precise. Makes the day a lot easier, right? Instead of just waiting at the skid for ages. As you can see from this view, you got spotlights for when you're loading during the night and also during the day. You don't obviously need the lights, but yeah, early morning going into night, have the lights on. Also, you've got the panel on the side to the right, which shows you all the diagnostics for the loader. And then also on the top, we have a PDT, which tells you all the jobs that are coming through. So that's the truck that's coming, as well as the grade and everything else, all the details that you need for the load. The loaders, wheel loaders that are used in the bush mainly are Volvos, which are really reliable, really nimble and powerful. You do get different brands as well, but mainly what you see in is the Volvos. And other brands are Hitachi and Sumoto and all these other good brands. Obviously not sponsored by any of them. If I was, wow, amazing. But no, it's just, you know, observations you see in the bush as us truck drivers. You know, we're obviously doing a lot, but then also keeping our eyes and wits about us with the different hazards that are around the place. But always I'm amazed, I've been doing this for years and still get amazed each day when I see the boys out on the processor or the skidder or using the grapple loaders, you know, that sort of stuff. It just blows my mind, Like, it may seem like normal, you know, basic stuff, but yeah, just the years that it takes to get the skill level up, and when you see it in motion, that's awesome. Yeah, I always feel blessed to have this job and be in this role. I know other guys just think it's, oh yeah, it's just a way to make money and that's it. No, you gotta look at the bigger picture, You know, we're in nature, sucking in that beautiful fresh air, and then also making good mates as well along the way. That's why I'm always so happy and cheerful. The boys are like, oh Jono, why are you so, you know, upbeat all the time? Are you on some drugs or something? I say, no, I'm just high on life, mate. You know, gotta love it. The process as well for the loading with my mate here, Blaine, it should be like, what, 10-15 minutes max. And obviously this is cream load, as I said, you know, so these are 13 5.9s, which doesn't take the world to do, but because it's off highway, the weights are a little bit heavier. So go up to 65 ton. Otherwise, yeah, 10 minutes. Easy to load a highway load for this truck. This truck's a 50 ton max. So you get the 54 and then you get the 58 ton. Different permits for the different weights. But yeah, this is 50 ton max on highway. Off highway, 65 ton. And yeah, no, it's awesome, Handles like a dream. Just a turning circle on the Kenworth though. It's like trying to steer the Titanic, but we get there eventually. Had to do a few jackknife maneuvers, but the skids that we have generally are quite vast, so quite big turn bays and stuff, so we're happy days. But just in case, you get those sometimes those little skids that you have and jackknife it, which is pretty interesting. And with the conditions as well, like right now in New Zealand it's going into autumn, so the mornings are a lot cooler and the sun obviously rises a lot later, but yeah, still get the dust, like the dust nuisance is when you're driving along the road and you've got 2 trucks, obviously you have to go slow, otherwise you won't be able to see anything. Here we've got Blaine who's communicating with one of the drivers that's called up at the stop sign and given the directions of where he would like the driver to go to and what skid to go to. And then one of our other drivers was just calling up the piece count. So when we chain up, we throw the chains, and afterwards, after twitching it down, we do the piece count. So we count all the logs, and then we report back to the loader operator. Usually that's the go, or if it's not so busy, we actually just do it there and then with the loader operator just parked up on the side after loading on the same skid that we were just loading at. That's good, you know, being out there. Not so fun when it's bloody raining though. When it's hammering it down, you get your overall on, and then yeah, you just go out there and just get wet. Sometimes I feel like I need a bloody dry suit, you know, invest in one of those, go to work, living the dream, I think. But currently, wear the shorts, like the short shorts. I don't know why it's so short, you know, no wonder why I get the attention, Think, oi, look at this guy, he's a shirt lifter. But yeah, I feel like, you know, with the videos I'm opening up, because the boys know me in the bush, They know that I'm down for a good time, good laugh, but doing the impersonations as well, which makes the day a little bit more brighter. But starting the YouTube channel, like I didn't know how to take it, because obviously you got these PC heroes and all that sort of stuff, and we know that in the forestry and truck drivers in general aren't really PC, you know, they're more normal, you know, when it comes to real life, you know. So I don't know how I should come across making the videos. Do I make it hella PC, snowflake, like ready, or do I just be normal? You know, obviously I'm not trying to please everyone, but yeah, it's just hard, Like for myself, we only live once, take life as it is, have a laugh along the way, but also be professional. But I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments. You know, feel free to comment on what you'd like to see and everything else, and I'll try and accommodate for that. I thought do a little bit of POV shots, so luckily I've got some mates who were like, yep, I'm down, give a different view and perspective on the loading side of things. Obviously, you know, I've been doing videos with me getting loaded and you can see the wheel loader, grapple loader, but it's good to see the actual operator's side of things, You know, it's definitely a unique experience, and now I've got more ideas for different angles, and also looking at doing drone footage as well. So having the drone fly around, hovering whilst getting loaded, that would be pretty sick. And that idea came to me by a fellow creator, channels called Trucking with CJ and on Instagram, and honestly the footage that she does and everything is just mind-blowing and really inspires like me, you know, to try and up the game as well. She drives road trains up in Australia, and yeah, when I saw that I was like, hey, this chick, has the next gen videos. That's awesome, I've noticed that a lot of creators have actually started to use drones, and the aspect that you get from the aerial view is just like another level, Seeing the surroundings whilst your truck's getting loaded, as well as everything else. Yeah, it's just next level. Definitely keen on getting into that, and invested now in my audio. Previously I was using Apple AirPods, you know, the mics on there, which was all good, but it wasn't a consistent sound quality. Whereas I've upgraded now to the DJI Mic Mini, and so hopefully you guys can hear the difference, and also the sound quality should be a lot better, as I care about my viewers' tender ears. And a funny story, so I was at JB Hi-Fi up in Rotorua, and one of my subscribers actually recommended these mics, you know, that would be awesome for the videos and stuff. Gave me a full deep dive as well into pros, cons and everything else, and yeah, no, it just took me by surprise. One of my subscribers just helped me out in that way, and this is my camera gear that I use, and the placement is an Insta360 Go 3S, which is magnetic as well, and here I've put it to the base of the grapple loader to give another unique experience. And here we are, this is the footage with the Insta360 Go 3S. Settings is 4K 30, that's the max it can go. High quality, it's actually the best looking 4K camera that I've used. I've used GoPro, I've used everything else, but it was a lot sharper, and obviously being a newer camera as well, you know, it's got the best technology in there. The aspect ratio for my videos is 16:9, which is the ratio for YouTube. But yeah, I love creating the content for you guys. It's awesome, gives me something to do on the days off. Like right now it's Saturday and I'm doing the editing whilst everyone's asleep, so it's happy days. And with this load that I've got getting loaded right now is another cream load. Geez, the amount of cream loads I'm doing, you may as well call me a gigolo, eh? But yeah, 13 5.9s full load. This is a export load to Murupara as well, because Murupara's the main area that exports. So there's the rail network that goes from Murupara to Kawerau, and then Kawerau up to Tauranga, and then on from there to China, India, Japan, wherever, all exported around the world. But mainly our wood goes to China. One of my other subscribers actually works on the log ships, so he normally goes over to China regular, and then comes back to New Zealand, and then goes to other parts as well. His name's Emerson, and Emo93 is his channel name. You should check it out, it's actually really awesome. Really insightful as well to see what the actual whole process is like from my channel, where we are the source, to going to the export, and then on to the actual customer as well. Yeah, the whole process. That's really awesome. Honestly, I love watching his videos, eh? Also, he's a fellow Kiwi as well, which always got to support each other, eh? With a small country, with a small population, always got to be there to help each other out. I just had a collaboration with my mate Carl. He drives an off-highway double, and so he's big on the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff. But YouTube he didn't really get into, whereas me, I'm mainly on YouTube. I thought, ask Carl, see if he's keen on a collaboration together, so I could give you guys a more broader insight into the forestry here in New Zealand, especially in Kaingaroa Forest, which is the only forest that I know in New Zealand that has off-highway doubles and the bigger gear. Fun fact though, that Kaingaroa Forest is the largest plantation forest in New Zealand and the second largest in the southern hemisphere. South Africa has the first, which I was surprised by. It takes about 3 to 4 hours from Kawerau all the way up on the off-highway road that goes from Kawerau all the way to Murupara, then Murupara up to Taupo. The road that goes from Kawerau to Murupara is known as $1 million highway, because back in the day they constructed a road for $1 million. It was amazing. When I heard that, I was like, are you sure? Thinking in modern day terms, obviously it would take a lot more than $1 million to make that stretch of road. But yeah, smooth, awesome. You need a permit, so not public, but it's good to know that, you know, the road is actually sealed. And then on from Murupara up to a place called The Rock, which is an intersection. That's all tar sealed, and then beyond there it's metal road all the way up to the Napier Taupo highway. Getting back to the loading side of things, yeah, it takes a lot longer with a grapple loader to load the truck, as it's more precise and, what's the word, refined maybe? Whereas with the wheel loader, as you saw previously, it's a lot quicker, but it's a lot more hard on the truck in regards to when you're in the cab. You get a lot more roll and you feel like you're getting manhandled. Sometimes it feels like, yeah, I don't know if you've been in one of those relationships before that you feel like you're literally getting thrown around, but I have previously, and sometimes I get flashbacks. Now she was a beautiful lady, very powerful, and reminiscent of Davy Tua back in the day. Those were amazing years of my youthful life. But then I realised and grew up and left that situation. But yeah, anyway, reminiscing on past disasters, back into the forestry. Yeah, we have Douglas fir, and then also we have pine, which are the main two types of trees that we encounter. You do get the odd gum tree, but that's probably on the borders of the forest, and in certain locations in the forest, as there was lots of gum trees beside the Murupara Logyard, which did get cut down and did get processed. I don't know where the wood went. I would imagine that would have been exported directly to the port of Tauranga. I have to say, my mate Phil over here doing an awesome job. He likes to be one of those undercover brothers, but gotta do a shout out though. Bigs up where bigs are due, you know. And here, Phil's just moving forward so he can get the whole trailer in line with his boom and so you'll be able to load without moving again. This road over here is one of the main roads that's in the forest. It's number 3 road, and that heads all the way down to number 6, which leads to Reparoa and Donnelly's, which is a sawmill in Reparoa. Beautiful views over there, eh? Where you get to see Mount Ruapehu in the back, Mount Tongariro, and all those beautiful volcanoes there in the Central Plateau. And the road that we go when we head from Rotorua, head to Rainbow Mountain, which has nothing to do with the rainbow flag, LGBTQ+, whatever the go is nowadays. That's due to the actual coloration of sulfur deposits and the minerals that are exposed on the rock. So the local Maori actually named the mountain after the colours that they saw. So really interesting. Beautiful view up there. Hundy walk, really steep, but definitely rewarding when you get up there and you see the beautiful views over towards Taupo and Mount Tarawera as well. Beautiful volcano in the local area, and you can actually do tours to get on top. It's like a 4-wheel drive tour that gets up to the top, and it's about 4.5 hour walk around the top part. And you can do like a crater run, which is like sand. It's like a sand dune, but it's actually ash, and that's on my to-do list. Wanted to do it for ages. It's still an active volcano though, but it hasn't erupted since 1886. That eruption there actually created the world-renowned volcanic valley, which is Waimangu Volcanic Valley, and then also the world-renowned pink and white terraces that were in the 1900s, sorry. Yeah, got wiped out when the volcanic eruption happened, which is really sad because seeing the pictures, it actually looked really beautiful and would have been awesome to see nowadays. But hey, that's Mother Nature for you. You can't really do anything to change it. And that's wrapping up our video for another episode. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you later.